Hello, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Hello. Hey, I'm experimenting. I'm in experimenting mode. Hello, guys. Oh, let me move my phone a little bit. Let me move this up a little bit. And, well, it's not the most perfect webcam picture. Let's see. Oh, I lost my brooch. This is a really pretty brooch. I have a bunch of brooches, and I thought, well, I'm going to start wearing them. And I must have, let's see, put this in. There it goes. And it's just pretty yellow flowers. Hi. Boy, this has been a busy week for me. Not only trying to do art, which hasn't happened as much as it has in the past this month, only because I have 4 puppies plus 3 dogs now. The 4 puppies need a lot of attention. They need, they're not all potty trained yet on the pad. And so they just, there's like babysitting and babysitting, right? Or they get into things that they chew and they shouldn't, even though they have a bunch of toys. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's where my life has been. Hopefully the dogs will be quiet and we can experiment with some ink pads that I have. And I just want to see if they work and they have color. So I'm going to be trying them out on some paper just to see what color they are. And that's it. I hope we have a good time together today. Comment section is on, and my stereo system says it is working perfectly. All right. So I hope somebody out there will join me in experimenting today. That's what I feel like, just experimenting. And that's what I've been doing. I will show you some of my papers. This particular paper, let's see if I can show you on the webcam. It's right. It's a napkin, and I made homemade cornstarch paste with just water and cornstarch, but it was kind of thick, so I'm not real sure. I'm just kind of playing with it. I never made cornstarch in this way before, and so it just peels right off the parchment paper. You can use a silicone mat or wax paper or parchment paper. And I'm just peeling it off. And you will have some holes because it is napkin. And when you wet napkin, right, it is so dang fragile. But this is, fragile. So it's a paper kind of, but it's still fragile. It's not like really tough. Now what I noticed on the other paper that I made, let's see if we can bend this. It does kind of crack a little bit. Oh no, that's a pretty good bend. Oh, I'm surprised with that. Alright, well, we're going to set this camera so you can see the work desk and not me. Voila! Here we go. And I'm going to remove, I'm going to remove my pad and get the work desk So you can see how I've been experimenting. I've got these many inks, and I just want to go through them and see. I know that one works. I don't really need. So, but these ones, I'm not sure if they work. So I wanted to try them out. Here's my tea, and it does say, if I can, busy bee, and it has little bees on it. Isn't that cute? I always show you my cups for some reason. All right, so this particular paper well, you know, it could be used for a different texture for collaging. That like that little flower there is really pretty, or that one. The people didn't show up very well. These are people, but they don't show up very well, do they? The ink in the napkin kind of, but it might be good for a cluster. Like this piece right here looks pretty good, and that would be cute. So just experimenting with, you have different papers to work with. Now here I did nori paste, and even, you know, it's hard to get it on equal with any of these pastes, but I thought I'd try nori paste because I had that and it's starch, and I think this will be another good paper that I can use. Now this particular paper was with glue, and half glue and half PVA glue, half water. And the butterflies, you can still see them. It's really pretty. And then there's a lot of clear in the middle. And of course, PVA folds really nicely. Now, what I'm told is the PVA versus the cornstarch, or the starch I had was a different type of arrow starch. So even that was not cornstarch. And I want to work on my recipes, because the first recipe, that was it, and it's not really what I'm looking for. So I'm going to be experimenting more with that. The difference between what I'm told, I have no idea if so, because I need to experiment, right? First, to make sure, is that the paper that is made out of glue is paper that doesn't take substrate painting as well as paper with starch. So that is the difference they tell me. So I do want to try that experiment. And you may hear my dogs bark. I got 3 of them down here with 1 puppy. And 3 puppies upstairs. All right. So we have this. This is made from glue. Okay, this is called cookie paper, right? So I did this the cookie paper style on a silicone mat. No, how did I do this one? I think I did this. Okay, wait. This is cookie paper. And I did this on the silicone mat. And that's using glue, AP, using glue mixture, half water, half PVA, PVA. Now this is a napkin with birds. I really like this one. And this is done the cookie method with glue. Okay. And I've been working on these old digital photos, and then I got like, oh, I need to give myself a break. So I'm still going to work a little bit more on these. But, and I'll have these eventually in my coffee shop, so we'll have some buildings and this Minuteman. Here's the old cadet, United Military Cadet in West Point, 1918. For some reason, I like these old buildings. So what I did here is I've been working in my Photoshop. It's a Photoshop kind of thing. And here I reversed the color of the photo, and I reversed the color of the photo there. And I've also been working on visiting how I want to prep these digital photos to make them look more like photos. Look at that old car there, isn't that something? So this is Daniel Webster's house when he was born in 1782. Isn't that something? And you can kind of see the pump for the water right here, close to the house. And this is Department of State. Now see, that's not too clear. I did put white tissue, this is the cookie method, on the mat, which is half PVA glue and half not. And what I did on this part, which I really like, isn't that cute? I'm going to have to make some just plain Webster dictionary pages, but it's an older dictionary. I think it's from the 1940s maybe, so it's nice and big. Anyway, I covered that first with cookie method style, and then I added the photos on top, and then I added white tissue paper on top of that. So I guess I did do some experimenting this week. I don't know, that's in I'm just feeling it. I also experimented with the cookie paper style and using live dried, they're not live anymore, but they're real plants that I dried, and I've been wanting to find a method, which, see, they still break, they're pretty fragile still, but on the back, I use the cookie method style, but I used the wet tissue paper on the back, thinking that it would give it more strength. And then I had to cut out that tissue paper because I'm worried, well, I don't think it'll all melt in when I use the gel medium on top. And this is oregano. It smells really good. This is a cedar, part of a cedar leaf. I really like the way those look. And we have tons of trees in Washington State. This is oregano. These are just some leaves that have curled up on me. I don't know, I might have to wet them before I apply anything to them. The oregano, I think that's going to be really cute. And of course this is a hydrangea. And the leaves for some reason want to curl up. They're kind of dry and I'm worried about breaking them. I think they'll be okay if I just add a little bit of water to them, just to moisten them up. And they have cracked here. Well, maybe not. Maybe they need more water, more like a squirt water. Just to kind of like, yeah, see, if I squirt water, and if I need to apply any glue, I think it'll be fine. So they just, I don't know why they did that. The leaves. But anyway, so this is experimenting. This is the kooky method with PVA glue. And then I use wet strength tissue paper, and so I thought maybe it would give it a little more, I don't know, something, huh? Anyway, that's what I did with that. So I've been experimenting all week. This is all types of ephemera that I can have. Oh, I also did. I thought, well, let me try the massage of nori paste. And, you know, like you go like this, and then you take the nori paste, and then you massage it all in here, and kind of make that Japanese paper. And that worked as well. I only added a little bit of nori paste. I think maybe I could add a little bit more. And that's one of my experiments as well. Now today, I think that's enough announcements. Oh, I'm only going to have one live show during the week, and that's Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time every Tuesday. I haven't gotten any response. You know, I have a very low subscription rate, and so it's really hard when you ask people to respond. It's just not a lot of people, so I don't even know if they look on my community page. But if you look on my community page, I do have a questionnaire or poll asking, you know, what time you would like another second show, either Friday or Saturday at 6 p.m. All right, well, that's what we're doing. And I do videos during the week. I'm going to learn some different programs. I have that in place. Looks like I've already got my fingers dirty in ink, right? Okay, so I'm going to learn some more video editing programs. I think the one that I have is basic. I mean, I think I'm ready for another level of video. The other thing is I have to learn scenes in the live stream program. I don't know, I just don't get scenes. So I need to work on that and experiment in art for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to take this and see. Oh, there is some ink in there. So this is a watercolor paper. Huh, but not very, I don't know, you know, maybe some of these aren't worth keeping because they're kind of old. Well, I wonder if maybe you can't use those over again. Let's see, use a clean one here. Does that help? That helps. Okay. So this one is okay. Problem is you have to use all different kinds of... This one has too many colors in it, I guess. And it's not cleaning off very well in my baby wipe. All right. So this one is a keeper, and that's called Berry. So here's Berry, and here's the raspberry. All right. So I just put down Berry, Berry. See, this is mixed with too many different colors. This is pure. All right. We did that. And here is an acid-free. I won this drawing, and she was getting rid of her ink pads and things. I have no idea why. Maybe she just had too many. Oh, that's a really pretty color. All right. So that works. Maybe I'll just keep this one for the pinks. I know I have to do that because these pads, I can't afford just to buy all different pads here. So let's see if I use this, if I can get an orange without too much gray. Well, at least it does have, but it doesn't look orange. So this is orange, and this looks like brown orange, doesn't it? Maybe a more brown orange. Okay, so we did the berry, and we did the pink. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I was fortunate, I think, to win. But then I really haven't checked out the colors. And before you use colors, you actually should check them out, right? Okay, so let's hope this will give us a nice green. Well, to me, that, I don't know, that looks like blue. Okay. I wonder if I need, you know, where I have my pads, like this is kind of a green. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, see, that's more of a green. Okay. This is a green pad. So here we can do green. This one is probably, I can't use anymore. Let's kind of get it wet with water, which I don't know if that helps clean it. I just picked up these brushes. I don't know. I don't really like them too much. I probably like the daubers better. We did the yellow. We did these. So let's put these over here. And this is a navy color. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Okay, so these pads still have ink in them. That navy is pretty. Okay, so then we're going to try to get that navy off there. And so these pads actually work. I am surprised. I got good pads. Okay, so this is navy, although it doesn't look like navy, does it? This is a, oh, I think she might have put the wrong, that says gold, but I'm pretty sure, oh, there's nothing. That looks green to me. All right, now I have this one, and it might still be taped. I won this in the drawing as well. 2019 Oklahoma, made in Vietnam, dark purple. So let's see what dark purple looks like. And I have no idea if these particular ink pads even do anything, do a justice. Like, oh my, that is a dark purple. Oh, pretty. Okay. I don't know if they react the same as, oh. Right. purple. Now I know this one works. I know this, well, I kind of want to see the color though. Because I want to see, I just want to see the color. Alright. Because I want to try to use these in a stencil. Let's see if I can kind of like get the purple out of there, right? Still got a lot of purple. Gee. And put a lot on this brush. Okay, go away, purple, please. Although you're pretty. Okay, let's try this. So this is, you know, these tips of these brushes now are wet. Interesting how those go on. Alright. So I thought this would be a very dark brown. Now this might be spiced chai. Let's see what the difference of walnut is. I think somewhere, you know, maybe someday I can afford each one have their own brush. Okay, so this one is more of a, it's a different color brown, but I can see, okay. Let me write these down before I forget. This is the purple. This is spiced chai, which I'm drinking chai. Walnut stain. I will just color this. Try to get the brush ready for the next one. Alright, so we got walnut stain. Now speckled egg, I kind of know what that looks like. But see how that peacock looks like, kind of more like a, it's a little bit dry. Okay, so I'm not getting any ink. Now this might be a dry pad. So, I do have some more pads in here. Let's see how many I have. I guess I bought those. So let's try speckled egg. No, so I'm just going to have to go through pads, right? Alright. So let's see if speckled egg is working. No, it's not really working. So probably needs either a re-inker I've had this for probably 3 years and haven't done anything with it. Okay, so that's pretty, but it's kind of dry, so I know that's dry. And I'm going to put here speckled egg dry. Speckled egg dry pad. Well, I'll know. Alright. And then we have one more, is a wild honey. And I guess when I stencil, I probably want so to make it look pretty, right? Is this one okay? Yeah, this one's okay. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so the only one is speckled egg out of the ink. Needs to dry to use. Well, all these inks work. So now I've got to decide on what color do I want my flower. Wild honey. Okay, so I have my colors here now. And I am going, so I'm experimenting again. This is a folder, advertisement folder that I got in the mail. This is all white gesso. This is black gesso. So what I want to do, make sure this is clean, because I did this a long time ago. I thought, well, I'm just going to put white gesso and black gesso on it, and so I can use it to new baby white to experiment on. And that's what I'm going to do. It looks like I got something on here, but I have no idea what. Okay. Well, this is an experiment, and I'm probably not going to go in that corner anyway. Okay. And the gesso really should not come off. Maybe I need a little more coat of white gesso. I have no idea. And let's turn this over just in case that purple comes up from there. It shouldn't. So I think we will start this way. And how do I want to do this? So I like, you know, what I could do is kind of do this, right? And then I like this too. I'm going to concentrate on the flowers and the leaves. Well, let's see. Can I fit the whole stencil? Can I fit the whole stencil flowers? Oh, I can. I know there's... I think this will be fine. Alright, so I want to tape this down so I don't have to be messing with it, right? Or holding it. So let's tape this stencil down so I can work with it. Hopefully the tape will stick. I ordered a glass mat. I can't wait till it comes. It won't be here. Next week you will see me with a glass mat. That was my Christmas present. I got a $50 Amazon card and I got a glass mat. I'm so excited. I can't wait. All this art stuff costs so much money, I tell ya. Well, we had to have our septic. You know how much it septics cost? About $700 to empty nowadays. I tell ya, everything is expensive. Okay, so I think that should work, and I don't have to worry about my stencil moving, and I can kind of just play. But I have to decide what color do I want the flowers. So this is my green, so I think I will pick out this pad for green. And I may add a different color of green, or might add some, maybe this walnut to the green, or the chai. Walnut or chai to the green. Oh boy, what a decision. What color do I want? I really like raspberry for my flowers. What about that? Well, let's see. I always have to get my thing out. So kind of a red-orange is opposite of green and blue. Oh, we could have a yellow, but I could have a yellow. A yellow flower? Well, I think what I will do is in the middle of the flower, okay, thinking. So in the middle of the flower, I'm going to go with the spice. And I am going to get a clean, where am I clean? Oh, here they are. I really do love doing lives. I don't know why. I just really like them. So I'm just going to smush that in there. Smush that in there. Smush that in there. And I'm going to smush that in there. Smush that in there. And that one has a little tiny one right there in the beginning. Smush that in there. Smush that in there. Okay. Well, I think I'm happy with that. All right. And I really, okay, so maybe we might make these kind of maybe a yellow to a wild honey color, or should we start light to dark? Well, let's do that. Light to dark. So where is the honey? Yellow is right here. All right. I'm glad I remembered I had these pads, because I think that for each color, if you want a pretty picture, you probably have to use a different pad. Okay, and then I'm just going to go around. Okay, maybe I need to put this here. It's not showing up very well. And I don't know why. Well, it's just not showing up very well. It showed up. I wonder if I do this. I don't know. It could be... It's just not showing up. Okay, well, let's just put a little bit. Who knows what'll show up here, right? Okay, and let's do the wild honey. Oh, that's showing up. Wild honey's showing up. Okay. Round and around and around we go. Round we go. Round we go. Round and around and around we go. I can't sing worth crap. No. So I don't even know why I try. I like music, but I can't sing worth crap. Okay, so we'll just make these honey, and then I'm gonna do something darker on the tips of the flowers. I'm not sure what. But I'm glad that this is working. I want to make sure you get the tips of the flowers. So basically just go like this and plop. Plop your Doppler and just go like that around and around until you got your stencil together. So now I do have a sheet of my inks to work with, the colors that, this is really helpful, very helpful in deciding what colors you want to use and making sure your colors are working well. Probably have to do at least every 6 months, or add new colors as they come into your stash. I'm just going to make that all flower. I like this color. Honey. Wild honey ink. Now, I haven't done this with my oxides either. And so I need to do that too. But I wanted to work with the inks. See if I got this dark enough on the ends. There, I like that better. Kind of a darker on the ends. All right. And let's see, what are we going to make even? So what if we go purple, red, or violet? Should we put a little violet on those ends? How about that? Which was this, right? I think. No, that was the little pink one. No, this one. Yeah, it was this one with that purple. Okay. And I need a new pad. All right. And, oh, I bet you too, this one was juicy. Oh, yeah. So let's see how we're going to do this. I just want the ends. Just a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. But it's kind of, love it. I think that'll be great. Okay, so let's do it on this side. Try not to get into that leaf area there. And then I think I'm going to make, I don't know, something, not quite sure yet. I'm going to use another stencil, but I'll wait till this kind of dries and we'll work on the and we'll work on these leaves. All right, here we go, all the way around. So I think I'm gonna kind of make sure. So what I want to do, what I was thinking, is either put like little tiny circles in there, or maybe, what if I should use circles? I was thinking, or doing some of these little things, let's see, little lines, or we could do crosses. Little crosses, maybe, like, yeah, so maybe a variety of those inside of this flower, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that, so I've got to think about it. Okay, so here we are done with purple. We will put that away. Now the green color I do have is this one. So I will start out with green. I think I'll start out with green and just do green. And it's a kind of a lighter green, and then I will use, I think I'll use the walnut stain on that. Could use a navy too. Hopefully this will work as good as it's supposed to work. Oh, see, I did get a little bit of, try not to do that. But a baby wipe should work. That one I don't mind too much. Try to, a little bit harder to work here on the stem. Let's hope this green works, or I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to get paint, because I don't know, I don't want to use oxide. And why did this look so good on there, and then it doesn't, looks crappy on here, right? And let's just, the gesso versus watercolor paper. Okay, come on now. This is not working, is it? It's kind of like the yellow. The yellow ink did not want to work on the gesso either. Well, I don't want to use paint. So, what are we going to make? How are we going to do this? You know, walnut stain, of course, would look good. And the green, see, here's the green. It works on this particular paper, but will not work on this. I wonder if I do the peacock close to green, right? Let's do the peacock, because I want to use a lighter peacock. Let's see if that works. Peacock. Well, it looks like it's, oh, this will work. Okay, peacock is working. I want to stay in my ink. I guess I probably need to get a green color ink. Now, this could be a cover for a journal, or it could be a special page you just want to display it in your journal, art journal. You can always add a saying to it. This is I think this is an 8x10 stencil. So it is a larger stencil. So I'll need to put on my paint ink. I'm going to need some green. If I use this white stuff again. I should be, for some reason I'm just stamping and I forgot. Gesso, white gesso. If I use a white gesso background again for a really large, pretty stencil, then I am going to need some ink that is green. I don't know if Seth Apter, it's a spray ink. I wonder what that would look like on top of this. I have no idea, but I do have it in green. I wonder if that would look good. It just might, but I don't want it to go underneath the stencil. So I'm wondering if I apply it a different way. See, I have this really pretty green here, emerald green, so I don't want to spray it. So let's get a little piece of acetate here and let's spray. Oh, that's a really pretty green. I have no idea if I can take a dauber and daub it on. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. Here we go. There it goes. The dauber is working. And you know, sometimes plants do have a bluish green stem. Oh, it works. Okay, so let's... All right. So when I finish this experiment, and if it works out okay, I will make a card, an index card, put down what I did, and that is for reference for me, that I know this will work. Okay. Ta-da! All right, we need another squirt. Oh, I just squirted on acetate. I just keep acetate here by my side. I have to have a lot of my art supplies that I think I'm going to use a lot in by me, so I can use them. And I think this is turning out pretty cool looking. I really like how green and turquoise is working out well for me. Just have to keep topping, top, 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 top. And I think I've got, do I have it? Okay. Now, Seth Apter spray, I really like. And this is one of the reasons why. Look at that. That looks really pretty. Alright, and so this is the Izink dye, Seth Apter. And you can see the fluid. It is emerald. And that worked great. Dum, 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 dum. All right. So, I don't know, which way the flowers are going to be going. How do I want to add this? So, I just want to add... Using a big, like maybe if it works, I have a really tiny, this must be it. So I have this tiny, all right. And I want to use a color. And now that I know I can use Seth colors, which I have a little more availability with, because I have more of them than I do the pad inks. Let's see. I have this rusty... I kind of have this rusty color. I wonder if that would work. I don't have... I just got these in November when he was having his sale. Seth Apter has a sale that went on. And I got these all, I think, at 25% discount. This is rusty. I do have a violet. Now here. Alright. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. I don't even know if I opened this one. I might have. Oh. Let's see what this looks like. Alright. And I did not open the purple. So that has a little reddish tone to it. Ugh, I'm having trouble getting this open. There is some sides. There we go. Okay. And let's see, a purple. Whoops, that one came out a lot. Purple would look nice, huh? The dark purple. Let's try that. And this brush, I'm not sure if I can make it work. Let's see. Got a little bit of purple there. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. So we're gonna put a little bit of purple in there. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I don't know why I like the round dots. I'm always into round dots. So they're subtle, but I'm going to put some of these red ones in here too. So I'll go around and I'll do all what I think I want in purple. Not every... See? Oops, what's this? Something. Just go in there. And we'll go in there. And we'll go in there. Okay. Let's do one in here. For some reason I want the darker purple. Okay. And then we'll go purple here. And gonna have a purple there. And a purple there. And a purple there. Okay, and then we'll go over here. I'll add a purple there. And we'll add a purple. I have no idea if... My understanding is that the inks are all inks. That's my understanding. I'm putting these little dots down, just what I think looks good, basically. Just use your eye, right? Use your eye. Okay, and now I am going to do some red ones too. Now hopefully I need this little... I don't want it to turn brown on me. I want it to make a nice reddy color. Let's see if that'll be true. Now let's pick a different dot. I can't even see the one that I did use. Let's see, let's pick like this one maybe. It's really tiny. Let's see how that looks. Oh, alright, let's do a little tiny dot here, a little tiny, like right in that one would be cute. Let's put some more. This one is not quite circly looking. I'm not sure why. Maybe I need to put the stencil down a little better, pounce on it. I don't know why. I can't get this particular dot to work very good. So let's change the dot because I don't like it. Maybe this one? Let's try, oh, that's too big. Let's try that one. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that looks more like a dot, didn't it? So we'll just go over these guys. There we go. I mean, it doesn't, you know, we're just experimenting. Okay, Vicky. I don't know, maybe we don't even need to use this. We'll see. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where should we put something in here? Oh, there we go. How about here? Yeah, that just adds a little brightness to it. Kind of a reddish brown, isn't it? That's good. See if we can kind of come in here maybe. Oh, I got the wrong. Little tedious. Should we put one here? Yes, let's put one here. And let's put one up here. What's this one? Okay. And then we'll put one here. And we'll put one here. And here. And here. And here. Let's see, maybe. Okay. So we're done with that. And I want to do something with these, with the leaves. Okay, so I'm going to take this color off the piece of acetate. And I'm kind of thinking, so these kind of go all one way, right? So maybe on these big leaves, this might be kind of fun if I can see through here. Let's see, maybe like, or we could just do that. If I can see the leaf. Let's see. Oh, now I need a color. Should I use Seth Apter? I've got a kind of a green. Let's see. So I have to use this little one because I don't know what else to use. And it does have a lot of red in it. I don't know, maybe I could use, well, we could try it, huh? I don't know if it would work or not. This is a little harder only because it's harder to see those leaves. But I'm just going to go like this and see what happens. experiment time, right? Okay, buds. Okay. Don't worry. Kind of like that. It brings out the leaves a little bit better. So let's, maybe I can do it without. So the other leaf is here. Oh, that's okay. Alright. Oh, no, I think that's the wrong color. Okay. Where's the color I want? Here it is. Okay. One more leaf over here. Just to add a little extra pattern. I want to add something. I don't know how it'll look, but if we just kind of add, let's see, something. I don't know, we'll just try it. If it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, well, it won't look good. Oh, so just added a few marks in there. Oh, here's another leaf. So we will add I'm just going to go through this and add this just to get a few different marks in there. All right. And let's add some marks to this guy. Okay. Now, do I want to keep that the same here? And this kind of the same, maybe 3. Okay. So I think I'm done monkeying around here. Clean up my mess. All right. So now I am going to put, I wonder if I want to use the gel medium. I have the soft, now this is a body matte acrylic medium. So do I want to add this or the fluid medium? I think I want to add this because it has a little more body to it. And I want to add with a brush that's not too, if I can find a brush over here that I like. Let's see. think this one will do. And I think I want to use, let's see, where's my, here we go. Let me try to, okay, now I want to put this all over here. And I want to see what it does. Now, I don't know, it might add some realism, and it took away that Seth Apter orange, right? I'm not sure exactly what it will do, but I cannot take the stencil off until it is dry. That's okay. We're experimenting, but I do like the way, maybe what's going to happen here, it's going to be more spotted. Not sure. So the circles went away. Just kind of pat this on. It is ink. So the circles are going to become more blended into the flower, it looks like. Yeah. They're not holding up to be circles. But the color is still there. All right. So then we're going to go over to this one. Just dab this on. See what happens when I put a gel medium over the inks on gesso. So it looks like Seth Apter, the color is still kind of there, but it's kind of blended. The circles are just blending into the flower. And maybe that's what we want. I have no idea, but I think it's going to look good. Alright, we're going to do this other flower here. Yeah, it looks like the Seth Apter is blending into the flower and the circles have disappeared. Alright. But then I have these little colors, you know, of kind of cool looking. Okay, so I wonder what will happen with the green. Let's get some more. The markings might change here, we'll see. They're not as uniformed, the markings, it looks like, as we put the gel medium on. Yeah. I'm trying my best to kind of keep some of those lines, but to be honest, majority of them are going away. Not to say it does look good. Kind of all, it gives it more of a blended look. I was wondering what this gel medium would do. But you know what? I like it. I think it's okay. I think it is okay. But I had no idea what ink and gel medium does. And I wanted just to experiment to see what it does, what it transpires to be, right? But I can't lift this stencil until it's completely dry. And so I will take a picture of it and post it in my community page, the final photo. So this is very interesting. I've never done a gel medium over ink on a stencil over any kind of ink pad. Let's see, here's another. It's kind of hard sometimes to see where they begin. Now this is, I don't think I did that. So we will just put some brushing in there. Now I see some white left over on the leaves from the background, and I like that. But I don't, well, I see a little bit of white on the flowers, not much. But it is fun to use a various amount of colors that kind of match together. And I don't know why it looks blue on the screen, because I have a green. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have to figure that out in Ecam, my broadcasting. Okay, let's see here. I think I have it done. Yeah. I think I got all the green, all the flowers. Okay, well, we'll see what that turns out to be. Once this is all dry, then I will take the stencil off. It looks almost transparent. I wonder what my camera's, why that's happening. I must have it on a funky, I don't know. Interesting. I'm seeing like, I don't know, do you see like a palm tree there? In California, I always feel so sorry for the people there. That's Florida. That's really interesting. I wonder why that's happening. I have no idea, guys. My broadcasting is very simple. Well, see, and I look here, and my fingers look okay. Interesting. I have no idea. Okay. Well, do we want to do anything else? Or should we call it quits there? And I just have to let that, I can't air dry it. I have to let it dry on its own. Let's see. What time is it? We started. Okay, I think that's it. All right. Well, I got to do some experimenting today. I'm so happy for that. Let's see if I can switch on to me. Well, it won't let me. Okay. So I am going to say goodbye. Let's put our beautiful, I don't know, look at that. Every time I put that, there's a palm tree there. Isn't that weird? I have no idea. I have no idea what that's going to do. Okay, well, I wanted a pretty picture. Oh, let's put this. This is our experimenting with the different colors. Now see, I do not see the palm tree through there. That is really weird. Why would that do that? I have no idea. But I had fun time experimenting with you guys today. I will put the final picture into my community page, and I will put it into the thumbnail picture. And so thank you for joining, and I'm sending love out to y'all and wishing you the best. And I'll see you next Tuesday at 6 p.m. and who knows what we'll do. Something fun. Bye-bye. I'm having trouble finishing. Let's see, how come that is not? Okay, let's just do this. Try the mouse again. Odd. Not sure. Oh, look at that. That's staying there. Isn't that something? Huh. Well, let's see if we can get my mouse to work. And that will make me happy. Bye, guys. I'm just trying to stop the show. Do I have it upside down? No. Alright. For some reason... Alright, that's not going to work. Let's see if I come up here. Why is my... I know. Would it look better on here? Having trouble with my mouse, guys. I have no idea why it's not working. It's just, oh, maybe it has to do something with that. Okay. I don't know. It's not working at all. My mouse is not working. Isn't that something? How am I going to turn off the program without a mouse working? Let's see. Well, I'm just going to keep trying. My mouse is not working for some reason. It won't even work there. It won't even work here. I need to end this show. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna try going into, if I can't even get into there. This, I have no idea what to do. Okay, so let's bring over, let's bring over this. Delete, work. Sorry guys, oh this is terrible. Who would ever think my mouse wouldn't work? It's a brand new mouse. It just won't. And it's like my computer's stuck. Okay. Why is that not working? Oh, brother. I can't even turn this off here. I can't turn anything off with my mouse.